Well, when I first started making videos, I had one goal in mind: to create a space that felt calm, not loud, not clickbaity, just a place where we could relax and enjoy the process of building something over time. That's what I loved about games like Farming Simulator, but I've got to be honest, I've drifted pretty far away from that. Some of the content that I've made recently, especially the new Cattle Ranch series, wasn't made from a healthy place. It was rushed, it was forced. I was holding onto the past success, and trying to recreate something that had already run its course. And I knew it. The truth is, I was burnt out. I was angry. I was tired of the pressure, the competition, the expectations from others and from myself. I tried to force the creativity. I tried to force views. I thought that if I just kept going, kept pushing out the same type of content, I could find the spark again. And that's not how this works. Farming's repetitive. It's the same thing over and over and over again, but in a way that feels meaningful. You see the progress, you feel the rhythm, and that's what we lost. We lost the rhythm. And a big part of that came from me trying to chase views, trying to match other creators, and trying to meet standards that didn't actually belong to me. There are people that I worked with that made the experience a little toxic, to be completely honest, and people who didn't celebrate wins together, but turned it into a competition. And even though I didn't talk about it at the time, that dynamic wrecked me. I stopped trusting my instincts. I stopped enjoying the process. So now I'm making a change, and we kind of already made the change. But this time, not out of anger, not out of spite, but really out of clarity. I'm stepping away from a lot of that. I'm stepping away from forced content. And I'm not gonna keep doing a series just because they used to work or because they might get a certain view count. From now on, the channel is going to reflect where I am, not where I was. Slower content, simpler goals, just me playing the game that I love to play at a pace that feels real. If you're still here, thank you. If you're new, welcome. I don't know exactly what the next chapter is gonna look like yet for the Farming Simulator channel, but I know it's gonna be built on peace, not pressure, and I know I'll be proud of it once again. This is the fork in the road, and I'm finally choosing a path. Hopefully, this time around, the right path, long term. I appreciate every single one of you more than you could ever imagine. Thanks for sticking with me through what's been a huge learning curve for me about YouTube and about being a I would call us a mid-tier channel. I've learned a lot over the last 2 years. I've learned a lot of what not to do. I'm trying to dial in on the what to do. I needed to get this off my chest, and I thank all of you for hanging out this far. And I hope you're around 2 years from now when we look back at this and see it as a turning point in the channel. I'm socks way up. I'll catch you on the next video.